Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the middle of January 2021. We're going to just jump right in here and take a look at your main message with this main spread, and then we're going to clarify at the end with the Lenormand to see what else wants to come up for you. Also, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising to see what is coming up for you for the rest of the month here, Aquarius. But let's see what we get going on for you. All right, Aquarius. This looks pretty good for you for the rest of the month. But you start off with this stillness energy here. I almost feel like saying standstill. So something could be at a standstill, or there have been delays due to inner conflict pouring right through me here, Aquarius. I feel like there is an inner conflict in this first row. Where do I invest my time? Where do I invest my energy is the question that you are asking here. Yeah, this is probably a good thing. I feel like you could be going through purification, here, or a purification process. I kept getting the word shaman on this, you have this oracle gift card here, and I keep getting this word shaman, but I feel like it's more talking about like a ritual. Like I'm almost seeing a ritual in my head. And I feel like when there are purification rituals, they can be very nasty. Again, I can't really talk about it here on YouTube, but use your imagination, right? So you could be going through a purification here, Aquarius. You have these Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and Five of Swords. Very clear. I feel like there's inner conflict as to where to invest your energy. Some of you could be trying to pick between two people here in your life. You could be trying to pick between two worlds. You have the Between Two Worlds card here, Aquarius. Or you could be just trying, maybe you're trying to decide if you want love. Maybe you're trying to decide where you want to invest your energy here with these cards. It's like, this guy, he is like giving to this situation. It's actually a really good card, the Six of Pentacles. It can represent balance giving, gratitude, and just being, kind of a giving person in a lot of ways. But I feel like you're trying to decide where to give your energy here. I feel like this Five of Wands and Five of Swords is just talking about inner conflict for you, Aquarius. I feel like you're just not sure what to do. This could be a person you're dealing with, by the way. So these feelings might not be yours. They could be a person that you're dealing with here. But it's like you're not sure where to give your energy. I really feel that this is saying you want to make a decision. And I'll tell you why in a second. But you have the Oracle's gift card. I really feel like you need to trust your intuition. I feel like you could be having dreams. I feel like everything is pushing you and guiding you towards something much bigger, better, and greater. I feel like I hear you say you're crazy. I get this craziness thing popping into my head here, Aquarius. I do feel some of you could be doing something that could be seen as a little crazy or a little bit wild here, like some sort of new beginning. I don't think it's crazy here is what I would say to you, Aquarius. It's a very straightforward reading. Very positive, though. I love this. The Knight of Wands, I feel like, is you. I feel like this is an indecisive energy that maybe you have been feeling for a while. Again, maybe you're trying to pick between two people. Maybe you're just trying to decide if you want love in the first place, or maybe you're deciding where you want to put your energy for work or business. And I feel like indecision. It's like you're going back and forth, back and forth. But I feel like you're saying to yourself now, I like this, by the way, because I feel like you're finally saying to yourself, no, I'm going to pick my new beginning here. I'm going to pick like what I start or what I commit to. And that's that. So I feel like saying there's no going back in your reading here. But don't be scared. I feel like this is a very good thing that you're going through here. The Knight of Wands, one thing I will say is that the Knight of Wands represents protection. He has these salamanders all over his cloak. And the salamanders in mythology, salamanders could not be burnt by fire. So I feel in a lot of ways you are kind of protected at this time with what the decisions and choices that you're making. The Page of Cups is like a love offer, obviously, and the Ace of Wands here is a new beginning. Page of Cups can represent like needing to grab onto something so that it doesn't slip away. I do feel this could be like an opportunity for you, or it could be a person. It could also be like a job or a business idea that you have, because this can represent your imagination. It can represent something you're dreaming of doing here with this fish in the cup. But I feel like you need to grab onto it. I feel like there is kind of like this fear of something slipping away here from you, Aquarius. And you have the Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. It's like you're finally making a choice here. I almost feel, there's one wand on the Knight of Wands. I almost feel like you're just like slamming this wand into the earth. It's like you are grounding something very strongly in reality with this Ace of Wands, and it is going to change things forever, obviously, because you have this Between Two Worlds card. I feel like you are kind of like in this state of limbo. I can't remember who it was, but I think it was Capricorn, which is like right next to you, that had a very similar reading. And so if you have Capricorn in your chart, I would definitely go watch that reading, Aquarius. But I feel like you're kind of like in between two worlds here. I feel like your life is about to get more bright, more exciting. Look, like no color on this card. Happiness, good things coming in for you here. It's like you're really stepping into a much brighter place. And again, I almost feel like saying this is something that you cannot ignore, because you have this Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is like something is intriguing, something is catching your attention, and I feel like it's something that you don't want to lose. I almost feel like saying you're just committing to something, but you're trying it. It's kind of like you're just willing to try something, and you realize that you can't go back. Weird message, but I'll take it. You have the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles. Damn, Aquarius. Nine of Cups is a wish or wish fulfillment. I would make a wish. The Hierophant kind of is telling me that the time is now. The Hierophant has 3 levels to his crown here on his head, and it can represent, 3 spiritual lessons, or, going through 3 levels. It can represent learning, education, or having educated yourself. So I feel like you have kind of learned everything you need to learn to graduate to this new world. And I feel like you will be there forever. You have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles to me is a permanent change, or something permanent. This could be a love offer from an earth sign. Definitely could be a Taurus. You have Taurus twice here, Aquarius. But to me, this is more of a bigger picture reading for you. And I feel like this is saying, whatever change you're making, this is your new life. Here, Aquarius, there is no going back, right? It's like once you cross the threshold here, I feel there is no going back. It's almost like you're taking the red pill, in the Matrix. It's like once you see something, it's like there is no going back here. There is no returning back to the past. Something is changing your life forever. This is intense, is what I'm going to say to you, Aquarius. I feel like this is like probably one of the more intense readings I've done in a while, just energetically. I feel this is very intense. The cards here, they're just like, regular old tarot cards, right? But just energetically, I feel a very intense change happening for you here, but it's like a good one. I feel like maybe you've been having a hard time in the recent past here, especially with that purification card. Again, when we think of like a purification ritual that like tribes do or shamans do, they all involve like throwing up, things like that, so it can be like a very intense energy. That's what I mean by purification. Can be kind of like gross. It's like you're shedding a lot of stuff. So I feel that you have been doing a lot of shedding, and probably for some of you literally could have been throwing up, as gross as that sounds. I do feel that for some of you, or you could be feeling nauseous, or you could be having like ascension symptoms, pretty much anything in this first row here. But I feel like it's because you're about to make a change where there is no going back. Like I said, I feel like that you're just jamming this Ace of Wands right into the ground. It's literally saying to me, the Ace of Wands, like inspiration, you could be feeling very inspired to do something. It's like that spark, that idea. But I feel like you're just taking that spark and you're just ramming it right into the ground here, Aquarius. And your life will never be the same again. Trust me when I say that, but damn, Aquarius, this is heavy. I feel like this is good, but let's clarify this and see like what is going on for you here. You have the King of Swords, or King of Spades wanting to pop out there, but I don't take pop outs, but it's interesting. We'll see if it comes up. You have the Four of Diamonds here, the Four of Hearts, and the Six of Hearts, the Star. Major turnaround in your life. The Four of Diamonds is a card of patience. The Four of Hearts is a card of patience. And the Six of Hearts is a card of obstacles being removed from your life. It's called the Star. And it's a very lucky card, but to me, it can represent a total turnaround. The Four of Diamonds card of patience for your soulmate. The Four of Hearts is like a patience for love, but I feel this is very good for, like, I feel like this is something you've been waiting for, probably because you've been going through this transition period. You've been going through this purification energy. So it's like you're just kind of like waiting to get to the other side here on this Between Two Worlds card. Pretty simple energy, I would say. Amazing for money, by the way, as well, if you're like trying to improve your financial situation. The Six of Hearts to me is just a turnaround in the Lenormand. To me, it represents like obstacles being removed as well. So it's like if you have tried to do something in the past and you want to try again, Six of Hearts is kind of like a try again card. But let's clarify through the middle. You have the Child. This is the Jack of Spades. You have the Queen of Spades, which is called the Bouquet. And you have the Three Clubs. What did I say? Second chances. Three Clubs is a card of second chances. The Child is a card of like inspiration. Ace of Wands, very similar energy. It's like you are being inspired. by something. It's also a card of curiosity, kind of like the Page of Swords. And so I feel that you could be feeling very curious about something. The Knight of Wands really says you have to go on the adventure. The Knight of Wands is a card of desire, but Knight of Wands says we have to move towards our desires. But our desires could be absolutely crazy. What was I saying earlier? I was saying that for some of you, it's like you could be doing something. I do feel like you could be doing something kind of seemingly crazy here, or you could be making a choice that seems crazy, but it's not. For some of you, it's like maybe you're kind of like risking it and starting a business. Maybe you're investing your life savings in a business. Maybe you're moving cross country to find love or something like that. It's like you could be doing something very wild here, I feel. But I feel like it's going to change your life with that Between Two Worlds card. The bouquet here, this is definitely a love offer coming in for you. I feel like someone wants to marry you. I feel like you already know who this person is if this message is for you. Obviously, for some of you, this could be a new person that you will meet, but for most of you, I feel like you already know who this person is, because I think you could be getting a second chance with this person. I don't think you ever had a relationship with this person here, Aquarius. If this is someone in love, it's almost like it was just a sexual connection with the Ace of Wands, or maybe it's very just passion-based or something, but it's like there's a second chance to have something permanent with someone with this King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign or a water sign, fire, pretty much everything here. Taurus definitely stands out to me, but it could be any sign, like I said. But it's almost like you're getting a second chance to make something happen with the person with that Three of Clubs. Very creative energy as well. Very creative right here. Ace of Wands, Three of Clubs. Three of Clubs is actually considered the most creative card in the playing card reading system. So if you're doing any creative work, that could be very good for you. You have the Tower here, the Eight of Spades, and you have the King of Spades. This is why I don't take pop-outs, because to me, if a card is meant to be in a reading, it will show up, right? But divine counterparts, you have the Queen and King of Spades here. Definitely like true love coming in for you here. The Tower is not like the Tower in the Tarot. The Tower is a card of isolation. So some of you, obviously, we have COVID going on right now. You could just be feeling isolated because of COVID, and you could just be feeling, alone because of that with this energy. But believe it or not, it is a card of guidance. And the Tower stands above the clouds in the Lenormand, and it can represent something that stands out, something that you are using as a guiding light. So I feel like you need to trust your inner guidance. You have the Eight of Spades, which is called the Garden. It can represent needing vacation, number one. Number two, it can represent a harvest. I do feel like there could be a harvest coming in. And then you have the Lily. You have the bouquet and the lily. This is like divine counterparts here, Aquarius. So obviously, if you're looking for love, this is something permanent. But I really feel like this is a bigger picture reading. I feel like this is saying that you are making significant change in your life at this time, probably due to an inner conflict where you're not sure what to do. It could be a choice in love or in business or in work. Like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I leave this person? Do I stay with this person? Do I marry this person? Like, all those questions are popping into my head. I feel like you're going to choose whatever makes you happy because you have the sunflower right here. Sunflowers represent the sun. They represent happiness. And then you have this card. It's like this side represents more happiness. So I really feel you're kind of just like choosing happiness with this energy. Yep, boom. You have the Ace of Clubs, marriage. It's called the Ring. You have the Three of Spades. Definitely feel like some of you are making a choice. Like I said, some of you could be feeling sad because it's like you're making a choice between two people. You might have to leave one. Or again, somebody could be doing this for you. And you have the Seven of Diamonds. Trust your inner voice. Seven of Diamonds is called the Birds, and it represents intuitive messages or your inner voice. So I feel like you need to listen to any intuitive messages that you're receiving. I love the Ace of Clubs. To me, that's the best card in the Lenormand. To me, it's a card of things coming full circle. Really, really good card. Yeah, I have this leg up card. Definitely a leg up coming in for you, whatever change you're making here. And so I like that. Yeah, deep knowing, you know what to do. Like I said, follow. These are all just repeating cards, Aquarius, as far as I'm concerned, because to me, I already said this. It's like you're trusting your inner voice with this Oracle's gift card. I feel like you're trusting your inner wisdom as well with this energy, and I feel that will be guiding you. I also feel like you need to trust your happiness. It's like, clearly, for some of you, it's like maybe you're in a work situation. Maybe it sucks. You're not happy. It's like there's probably something else out there that will make you very happy. You have this No Place Like Home card. I don't know, this card keeps coming up, Aquarius. I mean, because I almost said Gemini, because I think Gemini had that card. But that card keeps coming up. I think it's just COVID, basically, is the reason that card wants to repeat. TikTok, time is running out on this Page of Cups. There's something you have to grab onto here, Aquarius. I think you need to kind of really latch on to something, make it happen before it slips away. So I do feel like this is like a time-sensitive situation. I almost feel like I don't need to tell you because I feel like you already know. But This is amazing, like wow. So thank you for watching, Aquarius, really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. And also make sure to like and subscribe, really appreciate all the support. But thank you, Aquarius, and definitely enjoy the rest of your month.